It's a lovely Arctic day in Frankfurt. Super Bowl, Big Mac, Hamburger Royale, Cheeseburger, the Osama bin Ladens, Blue Pills. The title of a poem or strange dreams? That's been my week. Hello, Marmaduke here, and you're listening to the Dispatch Podcast, your weekly update on what's been happening on our little, or not so little, spinning ball. Tom Brady won another Super Bowl, and that damn game with the Bucs spanking the Chiefs 31-9 really screwed up my week. You know, as Steve said as I left the mini coofless Super Bowl party at around 4:30 a.m., sorry that it was not a more competitive game, Marmaduke. You know, Steve can sometimes be such a gentleman. No, ever the gentleman. But man, it wasn't the game really, or, you know, all those great snacks and beer. But it was me finally hitting the sack at half past 5 in the morning. I'm still feeling the effects. You know, that's when the week got strange, or when I got strange. You know, I believe it was that Monday morning, during my short sleep, that I had this dream that I went to McDonald's and ordered a Big Mac, a Hamburger Royale, which is a quarter pounder in the US, and a cheeseburger. I didn't order anything else, just the burgers. And though I can't say for sure where I was in the dream, I believe I was somewhere in the US, probably Cali. And there were lots of people around, and I brought the burgers to someone's home. I don't know whose home it was. And I went to work on them. And for some reason, those burgers gave me superpowers. You know, they turned me into a superhero. I know it doesn't make much sense, you know, but it was such a vivid dream. And when I woke up, I was convinced that I needed to test this superpower theory. You know, I needed to test it out. And on Wednesday evening, I did, right here at Lounge. I had Lieferando deliver me the burgers and even got a Happy Meal for the cheeseburger in case gentlemen wanted some fries. And no, he didn't eat any of the fries. You know, I hadn't eaten a Mickey D burger in a decade, in probably 2 decades, but I ripped all 3 of them up in just a few minutes as gentlemen looked on with what I would guess was fascination and disgust. I have to admit they were delicious. You know, I didn't gain any superpowers, but believe it or not, I felt healed somehow, touched by grace. You know, maybe it was all those chemicals, or perhaps it was something like taking the blue pill and just accepting everything I'm told as reality. And the night before I ate the burgers, this weird week, I had another odd dream about Osama bin Laden and the markedly different appearance between the pre-September 11th, 2001 bin Laden and the tape of the jolly bin Laden that emerged later that year, his grainy confession tape, or tapes maybe it was. I don't know. Do you remember that? So the different bin Ladens agitated me in my dream, but it didn't seem to bother anyone else when I spoke about it, or how he had changed his terrorist philosophy with the new and improved terrorists now saying it was just fine killing innocent women and children and innocent people in general. This is all in my dream, mind you. I don't think like this in real life. Forget about it. That's what I had to do. That's what I have to do, right? And now we have President Donald John Trump. We have his impeachment trial. And I suppose I must keep some blue pills handy. Maybe I need to eat more fast food and buy more things. So in one of my inboxes this morning, the monthly newspaper from my law school was waiting for me, and it was a link to a professor's guest blog post about how you can constitutionally disqualify President Trump from holding office under Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. Oh, yes, and let's see. Oh, yes, I have my little pocket guide to the Constitution of the United States right here. And we go down to Section 3 of Amendment 14. Shall I read all of this? I'll read, no person shall be a senator or representative in Congress or elector of president and vice president or hold any office if they have engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same, or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. Okay, so, you could take that route instead of going through this impeachment process and the impeachment trial. Insurrection, and according to Black's Law Dictionary, it's a rebellion or rising of citizens or subjects in resistance to their government. Insurrection consists in any combined resistance to the lawful authority of the state with intent to cause the denial thereof when the same is manifested or intended to be manifested by acts of violence. So it is a federal crime to incite, assist, or engage in a rebellion or insurrection against the United States. Quite wordy, isn't it? But interesting. The unlawful authority of the state. So protesters against unlawful actions by the state, or insurrectionists. Insurrectionists. That's a difficult word to say. But an impeachment trial, of course, is much more glamorous. And as we all know, politics is show business for ugly people. There's a tall fence with razor wire surrounding the Capitol. Thousands of troops are there to, I don't know what they're doing there. What are they there for again? Does anyone know? But that's the image of a free country to me. I, Marmaduke, want to live in such a country. That sounds like a free and just society. And with Bitcoin hitting new highs this week, my God, if it gets to my target of 60,000 euro, then I'm going to have to pull the trigger and get my Iron 1200. I'm going to pop some blue pills and go for a ride. God damn it, I don't want to be a hippie. Okay, I don't know. It's just been a weird week. Sleep deprivation, this is what it does to me. But be strong, Destino. Keep it positive. Pop some blue pills and buy some shit you don't need because, hey, the zombies might be coming. So enjoy all of this while you can. Take care.